Into diamond. Bum, 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 bum. Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action, half a match. But yes, as the title says, this is what got me into Diamond. Of course, I would have hoped to be there a little bit faster this month, but that's all right. The fantastic changes that I made to Stampede Dinosaurs, as many of you know, they are doing good. Doing very good. If you don't happen to know, though, Stampede Dinosaurs, my favorite way to play them, a very stable mana base with Sunken Citadel, tapping for 2 mana of a chosen color, and you take that 2 mana from one land and you filter it through Castle Garenbrig, a primer in the description, the list, all that good stuff. But I was going to stream. I usually do stream, but I thought I'd do this quick, get it out there, just because it's getting into it, and it is my favorite way to win, just in general, but also the fact that I was recording. Lovely stuff right there. We'll get the background away. It looks a little bit different because it was recorded on my phone, but oh man, this is what it's all about. Dinosaurs. This is what it's all about. If you have been wondering, thinking about potentially playing something with this creature type, wow, look no further, because this is going to be a doozy, as it usually is. But I'm just going to resize myself 1 second, and don't worry, there will still be those fantastic clips that many of you may know and love. But Arena, Explore, Best of 3, Pioneer, all that. Oh boy. Okay, strap yourselves in for a whole lot of
ruthless aggression.
Let's get right into it. The Dead Rooster. I thought it was quite hilarious. I was hoping I could take the win from the Dead Rooster here. It took quite a bit to bounce around. Platinum 1, down Platinum 2, Platinum 3. There was that one night where it was a whole lot of aggro, and I did lose a couple matches before this to an Azorius Control, which is usually quite good for me. It's an instant keep. We will eventually get to Carnage Tyrant, which I did bring in. At the moment, that's in the sideboard. And of course, against Azorius Control, you want a big creature that can't be countered. You play Carnage Tyrant sometimes as your first creature, and poof, they can't do anything. Maybe they could kill Marauding, maybe they won't. If it sticks around, it will mean that we get that Tyrannosaurus Rex a little bit sooner. And that could be the fantastic surprise. They might be holding up a counter spell for my next play, but they can't do anything to it. Kutzel's flanker there. It trades with Marauding. It's a little bit rough. I could possibly kill it, but we're taking our opportunity to get a land. They're completely tapped out, and they do have a lot of counter spells. I was beaten by an Azorius Control that just continued to hold up mana for the counter spells. I was never able to go off with that Archdruid's Charm, grabbing and putting the exact specific land that I needed. I could have chosen a Sunken Citadel, a second one. If I have 2, plus Castle Garenbrig, 3 lands, you get to activate its ability to make 6 green, and that would have been lovely. But this is a deck with a lot of counter spells, so go a touch slower. Get that Cavern of Souls and protect the Vault-Born Tyrant, Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, all that good stuff. But I thought I'd take the opportunity to just go with Tyrannosaurus Rex and bring the pain. They can't counter it, they can't kill it. But also, I did kind of want to see if it would draw to Settle the Wreckage. You can see them mousing over frantically the Castle Garenbrig. They're cursing their luck. I tap 5 lands, I played a creature that costs 7 that they can't kill, they can't counter, and they're getting hit with. When they dropped the Wandering Emperor, I mostly knew it was over. They have to take their entire next turn off. They're completely tapped out. They can't pay the ward 4 of Tyrannosaurus Rex there. Oh, nuts. Shoot. Of course, the question to play next turn, it's a little bit rough. I was going for Carnage Tyrant, which is not there. Okay, well, that was a surprise when I was playing. Pretty straightforward right there. Now, of course, they might continue to exile it if they still have no more removal, which they'll be mostly tapped out next turn. But we will have a very explosive potential coming up. Carnage Tyrant is just going to be an absolute menace here. But you are about to see the explosiveness of Marauding, Regal Imperiosaur, all that good stuff, eventually. Not with this finish, but I mean, they only have one left, so they're dead. That was the finish before this. Game 1, that's how I beat them. Game 2, I did the classic fantastic thing. Look, I put out a bunch of small things. They used some resources, and then I did the biggest and best and hastiest finish. Got into Diamond. All right. Take a big bite out of that like button. Prepare for more, and hopefully you guys find continued success if you choose to use this particular variation of Dinosaurs. All right. See you next time. Peace. Man, that was literally the first take. This is good. I'm excited. Very excited.